I'm Jasmine Potts. I'm one of the founding members of Vital Body Wellness Centre. We opened our centre in April of 2023. For me personally, I wish I knew about this 10 years ago. Everything has changed with my body, and I wish that I had it available for my family 10 years ago. My first impressions were that it was a very peaceful, very calming environment. Like I could feel that as soon as I walked into the room. And I could feel like a buzzing, kind of tingling all over my body. And felt that for the whole time I was in there. Every time I went, we had 3 sessions over 3 days. And for me, immediately just feeling a real deep sense of calm and peace, which I was pleasantly surprised about. Well, when we're in the EESystem, our cells get fully charged, and when that happens, they want to actually clean out a heap of stuff that shouldn't be there. It's impacted me on so many levels. It's impacted me energy-wise. I feel like I have so much more energy, clarity of thought, much more clear thinking. I had sort of other health issues that have sort of just fallen away since then. Interestingly, I had one particular thing happen 2 weeks before we opened the centre. I had a 5 centimetre cyst come up in my left breast, and I freaked out a little bit, as you can imagine. Over 6 or 7 weeks of being in here regularly, that cyst actually just vanished, went to nothing, and the doctor actually told me that it needed to be removed or drained, and I said, no, I'll just leave it, see how it goes, and yeah, I no longer have it after, it was about 7 weeks. So having an EE session is similar to, say you have acupuncture appointment, chiropractic, physio, where you feel good and you feel good things have changed in the body, but you also feel a little bit like, oh, I can really feel that stuff's going on. That is very common. Sometimes people can experience sort of headaches, tiredness is very common. We've had some people have emotional detoxes. That's not as common, but where they just feel a little bit out of control with their emotions. But it's amazing how as those toxins leave the body, then everything settles. We see everybody here at the centre, from people who are very healthy and just want to optimise their health, all the way through to people who are battling extremely serious life-threatening situations, and everybody in between. So everyone's coming for different reasons. The stories that we have people telling us are anything from people's migraines going away, people's incontinence either decreasing or going away, menstrual issues going away, blood pressure normalised. We've had people's blood sugar levels normalised. We've had people's emotional disturbances like mental health issues just calm and just sort of disappear into the background. We've had a lot of people with insomnia say they can now sleep for the first time in decades. We've had skin issues resolve. It just goes on and on and on and on. We've had hundreds of stories now, which is amazing. It's why we are here, it's why we do what we do. It literally is the best news whenever someone comes in and says, "You'll never guess what's happened to me." When we opened the centre, we started with 12 EE units. We recently have expanded that to 24, which is very exciting. We had amazing miracles with 12, and now we're starting to hear even more crazy stuff with 24. People seem to see a change quicker because the energy field in here from the EE system is just more intense. And so the body's ability to heal and be energised is just exponentially increased. We certainly notice people have been commenting that they can feel the energy in here much more dense is the word that they often use, or it's a heavier feeling on their body when they're in here. If someone is interested in the EE system, I would recommend that they actually look into it, do a bit of research, a bit of reading before coming in, just to get a bit of an idea, because it is a frequency and energy technology. We're not really used to energy frequency type things in the West especially. And so it's great to sort of have a bit of an understanding before you come. So I would direct people to our website. It's got a huge amount of info on the website. There's also another excellent website called Unified Healing. There's some amazing testimonials that have sort of been collated from all over the world that I would highly encourage people to read. It's very exciting to read them. When people come into the centre for the first time, most people notice as soon as they walk in, they can actually feel the energy, and they always comment and say, man, it's so relaxing in here. So we get everyone settled, we give them a locker for their belongings. We will have one of our team members go through a questionnaire with you when you begin. Then we'll show you around the centre, get you a cup of herbal tea and get you settled into the EESystem so that you feel relaxed and comfortable. We'll give you a quick rundown on how to use the recliner and how to use our noise cancelling headphones and MP3 players. And we usually then do a brief start of the session where we'll walk everyone through a little bit of information about the EESystem, and also then start off with just a very gentle meditation to get people into the right frame of mind for their session. And then we leave you to it for 2 hours. At the end of the session, one of us will come in and gently wake you up. Oftentimes people have fallen asleep during the session, which is completely fine, it's great. So we'll gently wake you up, give you a couple of minutes just to get yourself back together. Generally, so many people have heaps of questions that they want to chat to us about or share experiences of what they experienced while they were in the system. We have beautiful filtered water here, we have blankets, we have MP3 players and noise cancelling headphones, we have paper and pen if you need to write anything down. So there's not a lot that you need to bring in, but if you want to bring some things in, you can bring any crystals or stones that you have that you'd like to have charged while you're in here. Any supplements of any kind, you're welcome to bring those in as well so that they can get charged back up to their full potential while you're in your session. We don't actually allow any mobile phones or any kind of technology in the EESystem room at all, so we'll always ask everybody to power it off and put it into a locker that we provide so that you know it's safe, you don't have to worry about it, but it doesn't come into the session with you. There's a few things that are really important to do with an EE session. So it's really important to come well hydrated, but also to continue drinking lots of water that day and the next day. That's actually essential. Another thing is our detox bath. So we actually have a blend of bath salts that we make up here, which by the way is 2 cups of high quality sea salt and 2 cups of aluminium-free bicarb soda. So you don't need to buy that detox blend from us, we just make it available and easy for people, but you can actually get that from somewhere else. And that just has a very powerful drawing effect on the body, and it draws toxins out through the skin. So it just supports that detoxification process that starts when people are in the EESystem. So lots of people ask us, is there anyone who can't have an EE session? It's a great question. It doesn't matter if you've got a pacemaker, metal implants, any kind of thing in your body, all of them are completely fine. There's never been, in the last 30 years, never been any issues with any of them. So yes, if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, it's amazing for babies. Anywhere from when you're in utero to 110 or beyond, and everyone in between. A common question we get asked is, well, how many sessions do I need? One that's a little bit tricky to answer, but the best answer that I can give is that a lot of people will report something after their first session. Some people, it can take 3 or 4 or 5 sessions before they go, oh yeah, now I can actually start to feel changes. Other people, if they're coming in with specific issues that they want in their body to resolve, they may take quite a few months of regular sessions. So it can be quite varied in how the body responds. But what we say is that the longer that people are in this energetic environment, so the ones that come regularly and often, they are definitely the ones who get the most amazing, life-changing, miraculous results. In saying that, we've had amazing miracles happen in 2 hours here too. A lot of people ask us, is there anything else I can do aside from my detox bath to get the best benefit out of having a session? And there's definitely a few things you can do. So the 2 other things that we would recommend, aside from drinking lots of water and doing your detox bath, after the bath, it's recommended to apply a magnesium gel or oil onto the body. Most people are severely deficient in magnesium. And the other thing is to take a trace mineral supplement, like a fulvic mineral supplement. It has all the tiny building blocks and trace elements that our body requires for all of the healing pathways. So to actually have those extra things added in is definitely the gold standard and what we would recommend to get the best results. So we've got various different packages to suit various different budgets. Whether you want to come in for a single session or whether you want to buy a package that you have 12 months to use at a discounted rate, or if you want to make it a regular thing, we've got memberships that are heavily discounted so that people can be here a lot and it's affordable. We have something for everybody when they come in. We actually have a beautiful range of truly toxin-free products that have been hand-picked. Every ingredient is scoured to make sure that there's actually no toxins of any kind in them. Our product range consists of deodorants, body washes, skincare, hair care. We've got laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent. We've got pet products, we've got detoxification products. So many things that you would use in your home every day, you could switch out for one of our toxin-free products. You can call us, email us, or actually come into the centre. We have people come in all the time who want to ask questions. We love to speak with people. We will do our best to answer your questions and guide you in the right direction. Come in and see us today. We would love to meet you and love to chat with you.